In this video, we are going to learn how to do a pivoting in the BIP chart. For this, what we are going to do is we are going to use one of the already existing BIP report in which we'll create a new layout. In the new layout, we will use this pivoting functionality. Alright, so let me just go to the tools and from the navigator, tools, reports and analytics. Once you click it out, it is going to take you to the reports analytics landing page. From there, click the browse catalog here. It will take us to the catalog page here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the one of the BIP report which I have created in one of the previous video. I will paste the link of the video in the description. You can refer it out in case if you would like to do it from scratch. So I'm going to click the edit here. So in this particular BIP report, I am going to add a new layout. In that new layout, we will use the pivoting functionality so that we can learn how we can use the pivoting functionality. So here, if you see this one layout is available, let us add a new layout by clicking this add new layout button. So I'm clicking add new layout here. Let me choose the under the create layout section. I am going to choose the header and footer landscape. This is going to take me to the place where I will have all the tools to start working on my BIP report. We call that as a layout editor. So here I'll let it get render. Okay, good. Now if you see here we have the pivot table. So I am going to drag the pivot table and I am going to drop it out inside. Now if you observe here, you can see drop rows here, drop columns here, and then drop data here. This pivoting is exactly same as the Excel pivoting. So we are going to drop the rows here, drop the columns, and drop the data here. In this activity, what I am going to do is I am going to find out how many hires were there under different metal status under each and every country. So this is what we are going to plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first look for the location, I mean the country, and I will drop it in the rows so that for each country the data will be visible for us. I'm going to drop it up here. Next I'm going to drop the column. Let us take the column which is nothing but the worker metal status, so that for every country we'll know how many hires were there under different metal statuses types. So just an ideal example, could be logically not correct, just to show and learn how to use this pivoting functionality. So I'm going to go to the person metal status, which is the M. So P R should be before this P. So metal status, yeah, here we do have. So I'm going to drag this and drop it in the columns. So now our column as well as the rows are ready. Now we need to drop the data. So I'm going to go to the assignment event. Let us take the measure number of hire. I'm going to drop it in the data section. So now if you wait for a few seconds, the output preview will be visible for you, where it will show for each and every country. It will group the number of hires under different metal status categories. So if you see here, you can see there's one section where you don't see any metal status. There's nothing but metal status being not input for that worker. So under common in law you have only two under the US country you have only two hires. Under divorced you have this number, and this continues. So if you see here, I'm going to expand this one so that you'll see that observe the difference what's happening. See, when I let it as it is as a default one, I could able to see only the 3 columns alone, but however there are more columns existing. That's the reason I have dragged them actually, so that it will fit in size. Now in order to show up all the columns, we need to resize our So now we have all the different metal status visible now in this output. So you can click done, so that it will ask you to save this particular layout. So I'm going to save it out. So now if you see, we are able to see the output here. Let's click save icon, so that this particular layout will be saved successfully. It will ask you the layout name. I'll put as pivoting functionality layout. So in this video here we have learned how to add an additional layout, and in that layout we have used the pivot table functionality. Okay, so I'm going to click save here. So once it is saved, then once you click done here, this is going to take us back to the report layout section, where you will be able to see two layouts. Earlier when we came to this report, at that time we saw only single layout being visible. Now we are able to see a new layout because we have created this layout, and in that we had the pivoting functionality. So now if you click view report, it will show the output of all the layouts as a different tabs. So if you see here, we have two layouts, right? So first tab is nothing but it is for the first layouts output, and the second second tab is nothing but it's for the new layout which we have created, where we have the pivoting functionality. So this is how we can add additional layout to an existing BIP report. Thank you for watching, and I hope you find this video informative. Please share this video with your friends.